How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. What are we out doing? So today we do this a bunch of times periodically throughout the year. We manage what is known as small hive management. So we keep our hives smaller than a lot do. So if you want to read up on it, Dr. Thomas Seeley has some words about it, and this is what he has noticed in the wild. We've been practicing it for a long time. This is just how we manage our hives, but it helps in a number of ways. It will help with the control of varroa a little bit. You know, when you have a large hive, it breeds a ton of varroa mites. There's a ton of mouths to feed, so it eliminates a lot of feeding. It eliminates the mites along with our aggressive requeening. And how we do that helps us where we limit our mites and feeding and things of that nature. So what we do is we'll leave usually around 5 frames of brood, and anything else over that we take with us. And we use those brood frames for a number of things. We'll boost weaker colonies, we will start new colonies, we will start mating nukes with them. You know, we'll start nukes with them and sell them, you know, whatever the case may be. So that's what we do with the extra brood frames. 5 frames of brood that are constantly growing and stuff is enough for us. It's enough for me to get a good honey harvest on the colonies and to you know, manage them better. That's just how I like to manage them. So today we have our Hive Butler out here. This is what that is right here. And inside here, the Hive Butler, it has the ventilated lid on here, as you can see right here, so the bees can breathe. We have brood frames in here already. So as you can see right here, brood frames with bees. It's excellent. So people ask all the time, can you mix frames? We do constantly. You know, I just pull, you know, if this one can give me a brood frame, that one and that one, we just put them in here, and then we'll take this where we need it to go and you know, use it. And then at the end of the day, what we have left over, we start new colonies with. The Hive Butler is great. It's just a great product. The frames don't swing around. It's very well thought out. You know, go check them out. And Tracy, I believe is her name, that owns the company. Great people to work with. They're very knowledgeable. They do this. It's a wonderful product. So go check them out if you would like. But let's get into these colonies and see where they're at. I'm glad to see there's activity on here. I should have been out here maybe a week or 2 weeks ago and got these supered up, but we didn't. So we're gonna see where they're at. They might be on the verge of swarming. Hopefully they haven't swarmed. They look pretty active, but I don't know. A little late on this yard, but we will see. So this half of May, I have an entrance on the backside right here opened. I didn't realize it. So the girls are using that one and this one, and bees are all over the place. It's pretty neat. Alright, so there's definitely bees all into this right here, jam-packed. Let's see what the frames tell us where they need to go. Hopefully they are content, but they are definitely packed out. We will not be removing any brood frames from here. Since we have a feeder in here, an internal feeder, there's only 5 frames of brood, or only 5 frames in here. So they will not have enough to give us anything, but we will give them 1 or maybe even 2 boxes up top. See where they're at. Solid brood. So this is food right here on this side. This is all just young white larvae all through here, the whole thing. Very nice. There's a practice cup right here. we don't worry about them. Look at that, just brood. Very nice right here. Eggs, young larvae, and just brood. So this one is definitely packed out. You know, one thing that we tried to breed for our queens is keeping them in a tighter spot so that they're not swarm heavy. And you know, it's paying off. I can keep them tighter and keep them completely jam-packed with bees. I mean, we're still losing some swarms and we'll fight them, but you know, it's not going crazy and stuff. So we're really liking that little trait about our queens that are coming along. So it's just a work in process, or it's just a work in progress. So we love doing it. There's a chunk of cone that they have built all weird. Right there. And she got a little bit of eggs in there, but that's alright. We're going to give them some new room. So they're building all weird down here because they need room. So we're going to pull this off, straighten them back out. That's just drone comb, so that's alright. We'll scrape this off, get it cleaned up. Nothing wrong with that. There is no swarm cells in here, so that is good. There's just that one cup so far, unless they're on this frame. And nothing. Good brood right there. And check out that one, just solid. So we are going to do 2 boxes on top of here, I think. Get them going. So those empty frames right there, they will, you know, the queen can move up, they can start storing nectar in it. It'll be great. Then they will start building out on the flow. Alright, so here, this nuke, it is looking very good too. Very strong, so doesn't look like they have swarmed either. Excellent brood. So what we do is we count the broods. So this one might be able to give us one. We'll see. There is 1. We don't want to weaken them. We just want to keep them a constant supply. There is 2. And the drones we leave in here. We do not take the drone frames with us. We don't want them in nukes or anything like that. We just want them to stay in their original colony. We make sure we don't get the queen. We make sure that we see eggs, young larvae, and everything is going good. And there's no active queen cells or anything like that. So there is 3. There is 4. We have the young larvae. Very young larvae. There's our queen. Anyways, we found her. So that is good. There is 4. Food and pollen. See what she's laid down here. Eggs. brood and food. Alright, so we have our 5 up there. We come into our Hive Butler. And we just stick them right here. Just like so. There's another one, it's a beauty. We're gonna leave it behind. And that one's a beauty as well. We're gonna leave that one behind for now too. We'll probably take them next. I'm running out of space in my butler. Alright, let me get a frame. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and take that one. I forgot that I had some mating nooks out here, so we'll drop a cell in there along with that. Along with this frame right here, it has food on it, it has pollen on it, and it has good cap brood. So we're gonna put that in our mating nook right here. And we'll take that with us and get it loaded with a new queen. So that'll work out great. We came in here, we waxed these very heavy. So they should get to working on them very quickly, get them drawn out. Like I said, this area is getting into a good flow. Looks like I need one more frame down here. For here, give them another box to start expanding into, getting ready for the flow. They'll get some honey drawn, or some combs drawn out for us. Again, we got some of the green frames up here, very heavy wax. We added a whole layer of wax on her. You can see it. We don't skimp on it. Get those going there for them. All right, let's close that one up. Let's get into the next one. See if they can give us anything. Food, pollen, nectar. Wow, just solid pollen. Look at this, beautiful. If you can see the oranges and yellows, great pollen right there. Tons of food. Oklahoma, man, we definitely have pollen. There's brood, young larvae capped, eggs. Same way with that side, just beautiful. Brood, you can see the nectar just dripping out. That's great. We're also skimming over to see if we spot our queen, and also any swarm cells. Like I said, I should have already got boxes on them. We don't have them yet, but she is still laying. Here's some of those practice cups again. You know, usually we leave them. Eggs, she got eggs and larvae all on this side. It's completely filled. Honey's up in the corners. Tons of nectar. Here's another one of those little queen cups right there that they do. They're just practice. We're gonna leave that. We have kids for bees class coming up on Thursday out here, so show the kids those. It's pretty cool. Excellent. So we're gonna leave the brood in here, let them work up. We're gonna stick this frame right here we're going to put it in the middle to get them drawing on it. Push them together, respect the bee space. We're going to put this deep on here. We will come back in. I will put a queen excluder on here. I'm out of them in my truck, but we will get a queen excluder. We'll let them come up in here. It's fine if she lays in here. This is their bird food box anyways and stuff, but we will shake them all back down. We'll put our queen excluder on, come back in here. We're going to go ahead and add this super just in case. I don't have very many mediums, so you guys don't see a lot of mediums with our operation. We just don't use them often, but we do have a couple of them around. So while we have them around, we're going to put them into use. Get a medium up on there. I will probably give this another box. Probably when we come out for a kids with bee class, and they will get another box, and we'll bring out just a cloth inner cover to keep other bees and pests out of that hive. So that is what we are doing. So we are pulling bird frames. Those are there. We're going to go check other yards. If we need them, we will pull a frame out. We will give to a colony that is in need of one, and if not, then we will come in here. And right now we'll put 10 in here, and we start up nukes with 2 to 3 frames, and then I have frames of food in our deep freezer. And so this can give us about 3 new hives if we want to keep them for ourselves and grow or sell. So that's how we do it. And then our mating nuke will drop a cell in there, get them mated hopefully, and get them going. So that's how we keep the cycle going and everything. So alright, well, I hope y'all's bees are doing good. Thanks for watching. If you like it, subscribe to us. It helps us out a lot. You know, like our stuff, share it, and you know, we appreciate it. So you guys have a good one, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.